Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video that's going to be my monthly haul. This is going to be all the things that I added to my collection in the month of July and I'm going to let you know, I have some quick thoughts about them because usually in my hauls I have tried most of the things that I am hauling and I'm going to let you know how I feel about them. I'm going to show you what I have so that you can have a peek into what happened in the month of July. There are also some things here that I got like yesterday. And I actually should probably have gotten in my August haul, but I'm gonna include them here. Those I of course have not tried. I also have a monthly review roundup where I come back 1 month later after my haul and let you know my thoughts and I rank all of the things that I haul just so I can give you some reviews, like some final thoughts, because the first impression is all fine and dandy, but I just want to use them more. So most of the things that are here I'm going to give you some initial thoughts on, but I'm also going to come back a month later. And if you have not been here before, hello, my name is Angie, such a lover of beauty and makeup, and if you want to see some more makeup content on your timeline, if you want to see someone that's still very much in love with makeup, loves playing with color, please do subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. I know that I've mentioned like, oh, I didn't buy that much stuff, but there's quite a lot of things here, although I will say quite a lot of these things are things that I bought earlier. Like I bought them in June and they're finally here. Like ColourPop and Glamlite, and there are some PR here as well. But yeah, I did buy some things, although I will say, like I said, some things when I buy them from US, it does take some time to get here. I have not been shopping that much at all the past like 2 weeks, so this is like June and half of July. That's what this is. And then the last part of July I didn't really buy that much at all and I feel really happy about that. So my goal is for August haul to be slimmer, and per usual I'm gonna start with things that I bought myself and then I'm gonna end with PR and I'm gonna let you know which ones are purchased myself and which ones are PR. So if you don't want to see a PR haul, you know when to opt out. If you're thinking like, wow Angie, you sound a bit different, yes, I did get something stuck on my vocal cord. I feel not like I'm losing my voice, but it's very strained and I feel like it's sounding a bit darker. So if you're wondering like what's going on, that is what it is. Hopefully it will ease up. I'm trying to rest my voice as much as possible. So these videos, I did film this look before as well. I'm really happy with it. You'll see that in the video when I'm doing this. It's coming next week. I haven't really been talking that much at all because I've been trying to save my voice a bit, but I needed to film. This might be a long video because I see the things in front of me. I want to say like I'm sorry, but I know a lot of you really like a long haul, so let's dig in. I think I'm just gonna take my hair back so that it's not in the way. There are so many things here. Let me start with this, which is totally like just a small thing that I've bought. This is an empty one because this is the self-tanner I'm using. This is the Bondi Sand 1 Hour Express tanning foam. Love this one. This is an empty. I'm gonna put it in the trash. I just wanted to put it here to let you know that I did buy a new one. I go through these once every 3 months, maybe something like that, something, yeah, around that. And I also bought the Sol de Janeiro dry shampoo, and I think I bought both of these at Kicks, but I will link down below, you'll be able to get them. This smells fantastic. This smells exactly like the Bum Bum cream. I will say though that this one is not the best dry shampoo I've ever tried, but it does its job. But I still think that Batiste one it's better, if I'm gonna be totally honest. But it does refresh your hair, doesn't leave your hair crunchy or sticky, but most of all it makes it smell amazing. So this has been a really nice dry shampoo on like the second day. This is a perfect shampoo to have like on the second day to give your hair that fresh smell and also just revive it a little bit. But on the third day I do need something a little more than this. It's just me, just how I am. I did make the order from Lauralee Los Angeles and I bought the Candy Skies collection that she did in collaboration with her niece Erin. I do have a video up on this. I did 2 looks with the palette. Let me get the plastic out, and maybe the packaging is stunning, but the front of the palette is the same, so I'm getting rid of the packaging. This palette, it's really nice. It smells like strawberry candy. It's pretty. It's good. I'm gonna be honest, it's a good palette. I enjoyed working with it. I had fun working with it. I also have the 2 glosses. I'm gonna be honest with you, on me, they look exactly the same on the lips. But they're a really nice, juicy formula. It is not sticky at all. The packaging is beautiful. Let me show you. You can see here, one seems like it's gonna be more of a nudie with gold sparkles, and one seems like it's gonna be a clear with a peach tint. On me, the same. Beautiful though, but on me the same. Just letting you know. I also did buy the new collection from Nabla. I do have a video about this as well. I will say I like these, but the quality is beautiful. It's just the color story is not blowing me away. This is the analog palette, and this is the cutie palette in Midnight. Of course, I like the blue one more because who do you think I am? But I'm not blown away by the color story. I think the color story is a little bit generic for being Nabla. They're usually more innovative than this. I do have the eyeliners here somewhere as well. Let me get them. Were there 3 or were there 2? There were only maybe 2. Am I confused? Yes, but these are 2. Were there only 2? I think there were only 2. These Cupid's arrow liners are really, really nice. I think they're really beautiful. I will link all the corresponding videos to the things that I've tried, because I have a video on this. I have a video on the Candy Skies collection. If you want to see my thoughts on them, let me see if I can move my phone and see some looks and all of that. But I think that this one is really good quality as well. But the color story just felt a little bit generic, and I feel the same about this Ruby palette. I have been trying these birthstone palettes, all of them, since they have released. I did buy the Peridot for August. If you're wondering, I did buy the Peridot for August. It released a little late in Europe, but actually BH Cosmetics Germany, I asked them and they finally came back to me and they were like, sorry, we had a little bit of a delay, but it's coming up this week, and it did. So I'm pretty happy with that response, even though it took a couple of days. I'm still happy they got back to me, and it is up on the site if you're wondering. I did buy this Ruby for last month. I feel like this is a lesser version of the January palette. If you wanted a small red tone palette, I would recommend the January over this one. In my humble opinion, I did like the January palette more than this one. Nothing wrong with quality, I just like the January palette more than I like that one. I did make an order myself from Alien Cosmetics. I am on the Alien Cosmetics PR list, but I don't get everything sent out in PR. This is a one-woman show. This is a small indie brand. It's a one-woman show, so if you want to be supporting a small indie brand owned by a woman and mother, this could be it. I bought the strawberry milkshake. Look at this palette. Look at this palette. I have a reel up on this one. You can see some swatches and just a very quick look, but I've been playing a little bit with this outside of YouTube. Wonderful palette. I do have a code with Alien Cosmetics. It is Angelica, and you can save some money off your order. I bought a pair of lashes as well. There are here somewhere. Hello? They're here somewhere. But I did buy a pair of lashes as well. I've not tried those yet. This is the same great quality that I love from Alien Cosmetics. If you were interested in this color scheme, I highly recommend it. She did send me the Not Normal palette in PR, and as soon as I get it, I will be showing you, because I am extremely intrigued by that color scheme. I cannot wait. I do have a pretty big ColourPop order here. Well, I made 2 orders from ColourPop, so I'm gonna save that a little bit. I did buy... There's cat hair on it. I did buy the quads from Juvia's Place. These are so beautiful. I was like, I'm not gonna buy any palettes, but Juvia's Place released quads. How was I not supposed to buy? How was I not supposed to buy that? I do have a video up on this one as well. There is a green one that is the army one. Then we have the honey one that is more of a, well, a honey color scheme. And that's the only one I haven't tried on my eyes. And then we have the grays. And we have the mints. Maybe I like this one the most. If not after I tried them, because it's so unique and fun. Really like the look that I did. Think these are beautiful. Again, I will leave the video down below. I also have a code with Juvia's Place. It is Angelica, that is my first name. It's either Angelica or Angelica. Usually try either one of those. It is valid on quite some places. And if you're ever wondering what codes I have, it's in the description box if you just scroll a little bit. But I'm such a lover of Juvia's Place, and if I don't get sent as PR, I have no problem at all actually to buy it myself. Juvia's Place did reach out to me though and told me that they were going to send me something else in PR. It hasn't been released yet, and I happen to know what it is, so stay tuned to see what that is, because I'm very excited to be showing you that as well. Should we get into my ColourPop order? First of all, I bought the Lush Life palette. I still have it in the packaging like this. Oh, here are the lashes, by the way, by Alien Cosmetics. This is what they look like. I haven't used them yet, but I'm very excited. I bought this, and I bought a liner. Here it is. And in the video, I do have a video, I have that collection here somewhere as well. I got the full collection sent to me as PR when I already bought the palette. So it is what it is. It happens sometimes because for me, like I said, if I don't get it in PR, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes I'll buy it and then sometimes I end up getting it in PR after as well. Either way, but that's fine. I'll just give it away in a giveaway. As I'm filming this, I have pinned the comment and I've answered the comment that is the winner of the giveaway. So if you did put in a comment, do go and check, because so far that person has not responded back to me. So, and if that person doesn't respond back to me in just, I don't know, Friday maybe, I'll draw another winner, but I'm just letting you know that I did have a giveaway with these. I do have some giveaways here and there because like, I want to give back, but also doing giveaways when you're in Sweden and sending international, it's a little bit of a hassle. I did buy the don't look at me with your judgy eyes. I bought the Lust for Dust. I remember saying when I saw this in my new makeup releases that this is actually a neutral palette that I like the way that this looks. I don't know if you can see. I like the way that this looks. I think it's a really, really pretty palette. The packaging is stunning. The color story is like, it's like you have a colorful palette and then you turn the saturation down and just added grays. I don't know how to explain it. There's something about the tone of this palette that makes me happy. I've made one look with this so far. Really like the quality. I think this is pretty. This is a neutral palette that's up my alley. I also have used this one in a video. I will link that down below because I'm using quite a lot of these things in a full face of first impressions, and I'm using the High Tide palette. I really like the palette, although I will say I had a little issues with this one being a little bit patchy. I will of course be using this a little bit more before I do a final review on it, but it's really pretty, and I love, again, the packaging, beautiful. And I did buy the Wine Only palette. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna make a dedicated video on. This is not a new palette, but it is a really pretty palette, and you said that this was awesome quality, and you see the plastic is still in here. I haven't used it. I think it's beautiful, but this is a release from last year, so we'll not be including this in like me ranking the palettes from this year and stuff like that, but I wanted to own it. I've been eyeing it, and you told me that it's actually a really pretty palette, so I decided to get it. I did not get this in PR. I did not get the Hello Kitty collection in PR, so I decided to get the two things that I said I wanted to get. I like this. I like buying things from ColourPop, like saying in my new makeup releases, like from this collection I would like this thing, and from this collection I would like this thing, and then I just do like a haul, and I just buy those things that I didn't end up getting in PR. This is the yellow quad from the Hello Kitty collection. It looks stunning. This La Pina, beautiful. I cannot wait to use this. Cannot wait to use this one. And I also got the orange one. I told you, these were the two things that I wanted from this collection. I think they're absolutely stunning. This is the orangey quad. Look at this packaging, it's so cute. I really like this. I don't mind them doing like a fruity, colorful Hello Kitty theme. I love that they're keeping on with these quads in the cardboard packaging and that there are no pressed glitters in these. Yeah, I thought that this was really cool. They look very pretty. I'm looking forward to digging into these. I'm excited. And then I bought another thing from a collection that I did not get sent as PR, and I'm not mad about it because I only wanted the lip oils. These are the Luxe lip oils from the Neon collection from ColourPop. So I said I wanted to buy the lip oils, and I bought the trio with the 3 lip oils. And this is what they look like. I have used the Cosmic Click. This one I have used. I've had it on here. I feel like it's the same normal good lip oil formula from ColourPop. I like this formula. I'm very much looking forward to using the other two as well. I think it's really fun to have a formula that you really like. I love the Luxe lip oils. I hate the Luxe lip glosses. This one I like, and I love having a bit more poppy colors, even though they're not neon. They're very pretty, and I'm happy I have them. And then, is this the last thing from ColourPop? No, maybe this is the second last. I just saved the packaging because this one is empty. I already have this in my bathroom. This is the Watermelon Face Polish. This is a sugar scrub for your face. Will say, if you have sensitive skin, this is not for you. I like using a physical scrub maybe once a month just to like get rid of that extra. When I feel like my skin is looking a bit textured, when I feel like I have a little bit of like dead skin cells, And I had been using one from Pixi, but I think they discontinued it because I can't find it anywhere. But I really like this one. Although I will say I still prefer the Pixi one, but this is available. Smells beautiful. I like the tube. It was easy to get out of the tube and it felt nice on my skin and it did its job and it's very affordable, but it's not for sensitive skin. I'm just putting it out there. It's not for sensitive skin. I got the watermelon one. I think they have it in pineapple and strawberry as well. And then the last thing I got from ColourPop, and again, this is also something that I said that I want to buy. These are the Super Shock Cheeks from the spring collection. What was the spring collection called? It was the one that had these goldy, it was a palette and there was some lipsticks, I think, like lippy sticks. Either way, beautiful, like Super Shock Cheeks. Oh, I didn't even open this. This has this like vanilla off-white cover as well. That's really pretty. The Super Shock Cheeks from ColourPop is one of my favorite cheek formulas, and when it comes to highlighters, it is my favorite highlighter formula. So I did not want to like sleep on the opportunity to get some new shades, especially when they look this beautiful. This is a Voile, and this is like a brown metallic. Look at, oh, it's gonna be so pretty, I can already tell. And this one is not a, this is not a shimmer or metallic. This one is called Georgette, and it's like a bright, like orangey peach, super pretty. And then this one is the one that I'm the most interested in, and this one is in chiffon, and this one looks very much in the pan like Hatice. Everybody's Got a Weakness, you know, that highlighter that got discontinued. It has a very similar look to it. It is a warm orangey gold to a pinky peach. It looks stunning, absolutely stunning. Okay, let me reorganize myself and I can show you the rest. Okay, so I made an order from Anastasia and I have a video on that as well when I'm trying the new Anastasia Beverly Hills cream products, and they gave me one of these shimmer body oils for free. I'm guessing they have a lot of stock of this one. It looks beautiful, it smells beautiful, but this is not the kind of product that I use a lot, so I'm just gonna be keeping it in its packaging and we'll see if I bring this traveling or something. I don't know. We're just keeping it in the packaging. I did buy 2 of the sticks. I bought one blush stick in, this is the blush stick. I bought it in Latte. This is the brush. This is not the stick, sweetie. This is the blush. It is like a nudie, pinky, mauvey. Is this making sense? That is what I got. And then this is the highlighter stick. I got it in Dripping in Gold. This is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. It's not kind of hard to like roll down. You accidentally get your nails in it. It's a mess. It's a mess. But really like this on the skin, and I really like the bronzer as well. I got it in Golden Tan. Let me put these down. And the body oil. And the Golden Tan, it looks a little dark, but it actually worked pretty good. Especially now that I have some tan, you can see that it's like, it's a pretty good shade on me. Let's not show too much, shall we? I really like this. I liked all of the cream products. I thought they were really good quality. If you want to see the video, I will link it down below. I'm also using the Norvina eyeshadows for the first time in that video. And I also bought these because I knew I was going to try the Norvina eyeshadows. So I bought some of the Norvina lashes to try out. I bought it in, oh, the names are not on this. It's in Queenie and in So Hollywood. So if you want to see my thoughts on these new ABH products, the video will be down below. Rare Beauty finally launched in Europe. Oh, here's the other one. I thought it was 3 of these Nabla ones. Rare Beauty finally launched. Let me get the products out. And I did a full video where I was doing a full face of Rare Beauty, just seeing like, is this anything worth trying? I have the foundation and the concealer. I like the concealer. The foundation is a little dry, I'm gonna be honest, and it's making my skin look more dry than it is because I don't really have dry skin. So I am still playing around with this one. It is a little bit not my favorite, if I'm gonna be totally honest. I have the highlighter. I bought the highlighter in Mesmerize. Really like this one. I need to play with it more. And then I got 2 different blushes. Let me see. I have the little blush. This is in Nearly Apricot, the one that's in a pot. And then I got the liquid blush as well, and this is in Joy. Loved this one. I'm a bit meh about this one. It was easy to apply, it looked beautiful on the skin, but it faded in 30 seconds. I did a full wear test in that video. I did a 12-hour wear test, and you could see the difference because I had this blush on one cheek, this blush on the other. I was not super impressed. Did love this one. This is the, what is it called? Nearly Neutral. I think this is like a liquid balm. Beautiful, beautiful. I really liked it. And I haven't really tried this since the video. I'm gonna put this in my need to try it again. But this is the This is the Lip Soufflé in Brave. This is the terracotta orange, and I am dying to use this one again. So this is going straight to the top. I will say it looked beautiful on the lips, but I didn't wear this for a very long time, so I need to try it a bit more. This is also something that I need to try a little more because I just used it in that video. Like I said, I was just trying a bunch of Rare Beauty because it was new in Europe. And this is the Dewy Lip Balm in Thankful. This tastes and smells like accidentally spraying yourself with hairspray. It is unpleasant. Unpleasant is a good word of describing this. I need to try it more, but I'm not looking forward to it. But I will say, buy the liquid balm instead of this one. Because the taste of this one and the packaging also is a little bit... It's like there's no magnet holding it in place. It's just looking... This one, this is the only one where I'm like, no, avoid. This one I felt faded too quickly, but other than that, I like the products, but I'm not 100% sure if the foundation is gonna be for me because I thought it was just a little too matte. Oh, I'm trying to sit in a comfortable way. I don't know if you saw the vlog where I went to Gothenburg to see my friend, but I did buy a couple of things when I was in Gothenburg. I think if you saw the vlogs, you've seen most of it, but I wanted to quickly show you here what I got. These are things that I bought either at Sephora or at the MAC counter or at Kicks, which is like Ulta. So these are the kind of stores that we were into. I did buy the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This is like a gel cream, and I love gels even for like having on as a night cream. So that's how I'm going to use this. This is a moisturizing balm, but it is a gel cream, and I am looking forward to trying this one because I don't like when things are too heavy because I tend to break out. I still want moisture, but if it gets to be too fatty or too heavy, I tend to break out, and that's not the look I'm going for. I also wanted to try a new cleanser because I have two cleansers at home that I'm going in between, but I don't really like any of them. So I decided to go with the new cleanser from Selfless by Hyram. I'm actually going to take this one out. Oh, there's a tape here because I really want to dig into this one. I love the packaging. Quite a lot of product in here. So this is the Centella and Green Tea Daily Gel Cleanser. I will say, first time opening this, the packaging broke here on the side. That's not ideal, but it's not a deal breaker either. But this is a daily gel cleanser, and this is going to be my second cleanse, and I'm very much looking forward to trying this one because, like I said, the ones that I'm trying now, not a fan. Some of these things you have seen, like I bought the MAC, the new Luster lip glass lipsticks. This one is in Thanks It's MAC. It is in the Get Ready With Me where I'm using the High Tide palette. I'm also using the that I call the Huda Jesus palette. I did end up buying one of these highlight palettes. They swatched like a dream in store. I got it in light, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been wearing it a couple of times since that video. I'm also using that in the video with this one and the High Tide palette. I'm gonna be honest, it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful formula, and I'm liking that it's a quad but still this small format. I hope that all highlighter palettes will be not bigger than this because this you can fit in a drawer. I just hate when they're too big. That's not what she said. I also bought a backup of the NYX finishing powder in Banana. I've heard rumors that this is being discontinued. All my favorites are being discontinued. I'm scared to death. I bought a backup. What am I gonna do if this is discontinued? This is the best one. I bought one of the, because we were at the MAC counter, and I bought a lipstick, and I bought this. This is from the Botanic Panic Summer Collection. Look at this beautiful like green inside and the flowered packaging. The attention to details, and this is the packaging with flowers on the front. This is one of the Extra Dimension skin finishes, and this one is in Royal Flush. Again, I'm using this in the same video. I use this as a blush. It is meant to be a highlighter for a darker skin tone, but it has a beautiful pink plummy tone with a gold sheen. It's a really pretty one. This one does come in a lighter one as well, and I'm really happy I got this one. Oh, and I got this one. I think I used this in the same video. There seems to be a lot of things that I use used in that video. I will link that Get Ready With Me down below if you want to see a bunch of these things in action. This is the thing that I'm a little bit hesitant on. This is like a stick with wax and you're supposed to use it for your brows. I really like this applicator though. It's like a little Barbie brush to brush up your brows. I kind of like this one, I'm not gonna lie. But this one wasn't a strong enough hold for my brows. I want my brow hairs to stand up. This one gave your brows a flexible hold and I need it to be rock hard. I need it to be rock hard and that's not what this is. So, but if you're looking for something flexible and very easy to use, check that video because I think this will be the right product for someone, just not for me. Let's talk about some products that I bought that I haven't used yet. I have 4 things here that I bought that I haven't used yet, and I have thoughts on how I want to use them. Let's start with this one. This is the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer. I got it in Macchiato. I have been wanting this for so long. It is a beautiful shade. Ooh, that is dark. That is dark. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Famous last words. I was toying with the idea of doing a full face of Sephora bestsellers in Sweden. A full face. And I was looking at the site and I realized I own almost every product. That's like somewhere top 3, top 4. So I was like, this is gonna be easy. This is basically a shop my stash of things that are popular in Sweden. And I actually started doing research for that video idea after I bought this one. And I realized that this one was very high on that list. And I decided to save this one for that video. So I will be trying this one out, but I will be doing it in the video where I'm trying bestsellers from Swedish Sephora. I hope you liked the video idea. If not, I can use it in some other video, but that is at least my thought. I also bought this one, and this is me. This is Collector Angie coming in. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. Did I need this one? No, but I will be honest, the packaging, so pretty. My friend Maggie said that this is her favorite mini palette from Natasha Denona, and I said that my favorite mini palette from Natasha Denona was the Mini Love. So she bought the Mini Love and I bought this Mini Gold because she was missing that one and I was missing this one. So I'm very intrigued to be trying this out. Again, this is an older palette, so I'm not going to be doing something dedicated on this, but if I have some thoughts on this, other than this is probably the same good Natasha Denona formula, I'll let you know of course, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to be digging into that one. Then I have two more things from NYX. I bought these things from NYX to try out. This is the Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint and I got it in Almost Famous. It is an orange cheek. You can't stop me. You can't believe me. Don't come for me. What I want to do a full face of NYX and I want to talk about NYX because I have some thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts actually. I have so many thoughts about the brand and the things they're discontinuing and like why it is the way it is and why it's not popular. I have so many thoughts. And I bought this one because it's orange and my friend Heather Austin said she liked this formula, so I bought the orange one. And then I decided to get this one because the only thing that I don't have from NYX, I think, is eyeshadows. So I wanted to buy this one because she's been saying, oh wait, I need to open this. She's been saying that the NYX eyeshadow formula has been so good these past like, I don't know, 2 years. And I haven't tried NYX eyeshadows for quite some time, so I wanted to give this a try. Did I open this? Yeah. And she's been having this Ultimate Utopia in the bigger palette, and I don't really love big palettes like that, but it also comes in this smaller one, and she says the formula is beautiful. So I want to also try this and see, has NYX upped their eyeshadow game? Because I haven't tried it for a bit, and yeah, I have some thoughts about NYX. I will say that these, like the colors look beautiful. This green, and this green also, and this dark plum, they look very pretty. So look at this. Doesn't this look yummy? I'm intrigued. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video like that. I was already purchasing this one. This one I bought to use in the video. Don't come for me, but let me know if you're interested in that because I have a lot of thoughts. I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of thoughts. Let me talk about this one as well. I love perfume, and if you know me, you know that I love perfume. I bought this in Gothenburg at Cow Perfumery. If you want to see how it looks, you can look at the vlog. This is from Lab on Fire, and my friend Maggie had bought a perfume from this brand, and I was asking the personnel if they had some perfumes that had Coca-Cola as a note, because I know my friend Linda from Glitter Fallout has a Coca-Cola scent, and they said yes, this Paris LA from Lab on Fire, it smells so good. Like honestly, this smells so good. It is, I have been obsessed. I know YouTubers throw that around, but I have been obsessed with the smell. It is beautiful. It is expensive. So expensive, but yeah. Big fan. I really like it. I will try and see if I can find it and link it. Expensive, but boy do I love it. Okay, I have one more thing that I bought with my own money, and then we're getting into PR. Like you could see, I was really going crazy there in June, half of July, because again, if I order things from the US in June, they'll get to me in July. But I have at least made videos on most of these things, except the NYX one. I really want to make something with that. Let me know if you like the video idea. But I finally got this one. I got the PR box between Glamlite and Michaela. I used to be on Glamlite's PR list, but I did not get this as PR. I bought this myself. I bought the full PR box. Let me open it up and show you. This is what it looks like. It is beautiful. I got the highlighter, I paid for it. The highlighter, the palette, the glosses, and the lashes. Thing is, I bought this the minute it launched. The very second it launched. And I also bought the icings, the eye bases, because I haven't tried it. I bought it in buttercream and vanilla. I think I bought the two lightest just to try out. Or the two, not the white one. I don't remember. I bought two shades. I bought this the second it launched. And my order was one of the last ones she packed, because I was following her on her stories. And I have noticed that every one of my friends in Europe that ordered this collab got theirs last. Even though we ordered the minute it released. I know of friends that bought this on the pre-sale that got them before we did. So it makes me understand that this brand didn't pack orders in the order that they came in. They saved the hard orders, the ones for Europe, they saved them for last. I don't like that. I don't like to have a brand make me feel like I'm in the way, like I am difficult. I'm a paying customer. If I make my order in the beginning, I'm expecting my order to be packed in the beginning. I don't like when brands do not pack orders in the way that they come in. Instead, they pack them in the order that it's convenient for the brand. And I want it to be convenient for me. I'm the paying customer. I want it to be convenient for me. So I got this package yesterday, August. So I will be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed that even this, it's beautiful. Michaela did a beautiful job. Look at this palette. This palette is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. She did a great job. It looks absolutely stunning, but I am not pleased with knowing that they saved the orders for Europe, maybe even for maybe for Asia and other places as well, to last. Even though we were not the last ones to order, just because it's convenient for the brand. If I'm an inconvenience to a brand, I'll just stop shopping with them. And this comes from me being an affiliate with Glamlite, because I do have a code with Glamlite. You can save some money if you order from there, but yeah, I don't like that, and I understand that maybe they did bite off a little more than they can chew with this collab, because they probably sold a lot of this collab. Michaela is a super big influencer, and I mean Glamlite, it used to be at least a fairly small indie brand, so I'm just a little bit, it left a little sour taste in my mouth. And also my friend Maggie, she bought this whole collab as well. She bought this whole collab, and then she bought another small palette to add to her order. And when she got her order, all that was in her box was the small palette she added, and then there was a note in the box saying we sold out. And she also ordered the minute it released. So that means that even though she ordered the minute it released, since they saved her order for last, like mine, they realized that they are oversold, and she didn't get her palette, even though she was not the last order. And that's what I mean with you always pack your orders in the order they come in. I mean, they gave somebody else her palette. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I don't like that. I really hope that they will fix that, because I do love the Glamlite formula, but yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice, and my friend was not happy. I mean, they didn't even email her. They put a note in her package at least email the customer and apologize. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't like that at all, but I might do something with this, but I'm gonna be honest, it took so long and there's a trillion videos up on YouTube. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Please let me know how you feel down below. Let's get into some PR, and I'm gonna speed through the PR because as you could see, this was a lot. This one I also got yesterday, so technically this is August, but we're gonna roll with it. This is, I got the ColourPop and Powerpuff Girls collab. I'm actually super excited. I will say, I told you, I'm not gonna buy it myself, but if I get it in PR, I'm gonna do a video. So I'll do a video, and I'm gonna be honest, the packaging is A+. The presentation, the packaging, everything is so beautiful. So I cannot wait to show you. I'll do a video on this. I won't film it this week because like I said, I'm trying to save my voice, but I'll film it next week. I honestly think it looks really cute. I also got this PR package, and this is so heavy. This is the Sigma and the Beautyybird collab. This is, well, it's like round 2, but it is the same palette. Ow! It is the same palette as they had before. They just expanded with a brush set and a brush cup holder and this little pouch. I will show you the palette, how it looks. I have it in here. I have had this palette before because they did send this as PR to me the first time that this was released as well. So this is the second time I'm getting this palette. I think it's beautiful. I really think it's beautiful. It's nice quality, but I don't think I will be keeping this one. I actually decluttered the first one as well. Is there a fly here? I actually decluttered the first one as well. Not because it's bad quality, but just the color story is a little bit too generic for me. But I think that someone else would get good use out of this. And this is why I sometimes decide to not keep things and give them away, because I realize that it's one of those things that even if I make a video on it, I'm never gonna use it again after the video. And sometimes that happens, even like you have the best intentions and you're like, oh, I'm gonna love this one, I'm gonna use it so much, and then you end up changing your mind. But if I know instantly that this is gonna be one of those things that I'm just gonna use once and then I'm gonna declutter it, then I'll just give it away before I even use it, because it makes more sense. So I will be including this palette in an upcoming giveaway. Like I said, I do have giveaways every now and then on my channel, so keep your eyes open. As soon as I am able to send out the goods from the last giveaway, I'll try and plan a new one. Oh, this is truly the video of big PR packages. This is the... Hello? This is so big. That's what she said. But this is ridiculous. This is the Pixi Pretties. Oh my god. Do you see? It's the collab that Pixi... Wait, send help. Send help. Do you see? Is anybody seeing anything? Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like sweaty. This is the collab that they did with a bunch of pretty ladies. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said in the new makeup releases when I was talking about this, I never understand why Pixi sends out PR so late. I will never understand that, but this has been out for quite some time. I am only going to be keeping the highlighter palette. There is a highlighter and glowy blush palette in here. It looks absolutely stunning. It looks as beautiful in real life as I said it looked in my new makeup releases. The other things, they're not for me. It's a contour palette. It is a lipstick and a cream blush palette, and then there is a eyeshadow palette. All of them is not my color scheme or not my preferred style of makeup product. So again, I will be giving those away as well because I know I'm not gonna get used out of them. I just know they're not for me, and I just feel awful just hoarding stuff that I know instantly is not gonna be for me. But this makeup, this PR packaging, it's so big. But yeah, I got it. Okay, I still have some things. Here is the Lush Life collection that I got from ColourPop. There are 3 eye pencils. There are some cheek dews. You know, I didn't like this formula, but I will say, see the video if you want to see how I feel about these new colors that they came up with. Then there are some Luxe glosses. Like I said, Luxe glosses are not my absolute favorite, but yeah, these are the things that were in the collection. Let me just put those to the side. I also got, oh, I should really get these out of the packaging. These are the new nourishing lip balms from LH Cosmetics. They look like this in little tubes. I got 3 different colors because, well, it came out in 3 different colors. These are available now, and these are really beautiful. This is the light one, the medium one, and then there is a darker one. They look so nice and nourishing on the lips, and they are a very comfortable formula. Did I scratch myself here? Oops. And they're just a very comfortable formula. I will link these down below. I also did a try-on test for a reel for Instagram where I tried these on, so I will also link that in case you want to see how they look on. Oh, apparently I got some things from Soul Body. Vanilla Dream Body Polish, Vanilla Dream Body Cream. One of those things that I'm going to be giving away. I bet they smell beautiful. I bet they're amazing. I just don't use body products like that. Ooh, another one of the chic do's. Oh, I got a Good Molecules Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. I have not been using this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use toners that much lately. I like that they're doing glass balls. I think that this all looks very pretty. I think that this is... Oh yeah, this one had a very nice description. Actually sounds like something I would like. It's formulated with glycolic acid and galactomyces ferment to gently remove dead skin cells and promote glowing skin. It sounds like something I would appreciate, so I'm gonna keep this around for a little bit and I'll see if I break into it. And if I don't, I'll probably give it away. That's usually how I do with things when I'm a little bit unsure. I also have this one. I have used this in a reel on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. This is the Skin Brilliance Facial Elixir by Makeup Geek, and it's the new brush. This was beautiful to apply like the elixir on the face. I really like the combo of those two. I'm gonna have to try it out a bit more and see if I have any additional thoughts on it. It did give a really nice soft glow to the face, but I will say there's a little bit of a pink tint to it, although I did cover it up with foundation so I couldn't see the pink tint when I put it on, but I did see there was a little bit of a pink tint. Oh, this is the one that I'm wearing today. I got 3 new liquid lipsticks from We Makeup. They have 3 new colors. I'm wearing this one that is 202. I mean, it is definitely not this color, but it is a little bit more of a peachy, bricky nude on me. Then there is like a more muted red and like a mauve pink. These have frosted tubes, so you can't really see... You can't really see the color through, but I think that this formula is quite nice. It does dry down, it does dry down entirely though, so if you're not a fan of like lip formulas that dries down entirely, this might not be for you. Let me open these up so you can see. They do appear a little lighter in the tube though, because of the frosted glass. Like this is the one I'm wearing, and then there is one that's a little bit more of a pink, and then a little bit more of a like a muted red. I did show this on my Instagram stories. Again, follow me on Instagram. I got this one. This is a little bit surprising. This is the Break the Rules palette by Itsbell Cosmetics. Do I have the... No, I did take the plastic out. This is really pretty. Let me show you. I have touched this a bit because I wanted to see how the formula was like. This is really, really pretty. This is an all shimmer palette. They did reach out to me and ask if they could send me a palette. They have apparently released a new palette as well. I mean, this is an older palette, so I'm not going to be making any dedicated videos on this, but I do think it looks really pretty and it does have a really nice formula. I'm not the kind of person that goes bonkers over an all shimmer palette because what makes my heart sing is a really good dark matte, especially if it's like a non-brown matte. I love these kind of things to like complement, but for me I need it to be more of a color story and more like a matte and shimmer mix for me to be like super excited. But I will say this is a duochrome, this is a duochrome, this is a duochrome. Like, this seemed to be very duochromy and shifty and beautiful. So if you were looking for an all shimmer palette, maybe this could be for you. I do think it looks really pretty though, and I did swatch it and the formula seems really, really nice. Oh, and they sent me a lip gloss as well. This is in Passion Nut. I haven't even opened and smelled this one. I think lip glosses, the smell is important. It smells like candy. A very pleasant smell. Okay, this is the very last thing. Oh my lord, I've been here for so long. This is the very last thing. I did get a PR package from Hatice Schmidt. Did I say that correctly? She sent me her bronzers, the 3 lightest shade, and she sent me the highlighters, the 3 lightest shades. The bronzers look like this. I have used this a bit so you can see the imprint is, there's still a bit left, but some of it is gone. And I'm actually wearing the highlighter today in medium. This is the medium highlighter on me. It also has a very nice imprint. But yeah, this is the medium highlighter. And she sent me the light and the fair, the light, the medium in both of those 2 formulas. And she sent me the eyeshadow palette in Holy. I have a video swatching all of the bronzer shades, all of the highlighter shades, and doing a look plus a look and swatches with this palette. Really pretty one. So if you want to see some more things about this German, like a German indie brand created by a German influencer, definitely I would like link the video down below. Definitely check it out. You always ask me to do more videos about things that are like EU based, so here you go. Listen. I know this is a lot. I am aware. You don't need to, like, you're preaching to the choir. I am aware. I had this moment in June when I was like, this is pretty, this is pretty, this is pretty. And I lost the very thing that I'm always telling you. Just because it's pretty doesn't mean you have to own it. But sometimes I'm like, I want to make a video on this. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I have made videos on all of these things. Except a couple of things from my ColourPop order and some of the things that I added like just now lately. So yeah, let me know. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I lied. This is the last thing I got in PR because this is the one I'm wearing on my face today. This is the on my eyes. This is the Game Beauty Victory palette. It is really pretty. Like, look at this packaging. I forgot that this one was here as well. This is like, it reminds me a little bit of the Naked Wild West. The packaging is stunning. This is a gaming inspired indie brand and it's beautiful. I have made this look with it here. I mean, this is not entirely like my color scheme. I prefer something that's a bit more poppy, but I still think that they upped the quality a bit. I didn't hate the quality before, but it was not my favorite. I think this is really nice. I also have a code with them. I'll leave all of that down below. This is the last thing. Now I can get rid of the packaging. It's really beautiful, but it's the same as it is on this one, so that goes. I always say, like, just because it's beautiful you don't have to own it, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if I regret any of this. I will say I do regret buying the Glamlite and Michaela. Had I known what I know now, I would not have bought that. I would not have bought that had I known what I know now. But that's the only thing. Let me know what you think about these things. Check the description box for all the videos that I've been talking about if you want to keep watching, because I have so much content up if you want to see more makeup content. And me ranking last month's haul is coming up next week, so keep your eye open for that. I'm actually filming that tomorrow. Sorry that my voice is like a little bit like so, but what can you do? The world doesn't stop. This need to keep going. If there's anything of these things or any of the ideas that I've been talking about that you're exceptionally interested in, please do not forget to let me know in the comments. If you do leave a comment, thank you so much. It really helps out when you like the video, comment, when you share the video, when you subscribe. It really helps out. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow in my new makeup releases, and I hope you're having a really great day. Bye!